What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, Crypto Warriors, Ultra Crypto back at it again. Today is Thursday, April 30th, 2020. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. We got to have discipline, people. We got to have discipline when it comes to investing. Obviously, have an exit strategy if you're trying to take profits in this green times for the market right now, and stick to it. Don't try to FOMO in when you see the markets going up, and don't be quick to sell when you see Bitcoin and the crypto markets, dump by 50%, because you got to have that plan and you got to master yourself. Stick to your plan. Not financial advice. It's obvious. You got to stick to your plan. We're going to be covering today Bank of Japan and their money printing, Japanese crypto rules, Chainlink and Tezos. So let's get into it. We have this right now on the crypto markets here. Over the past 7 days, it's looking beautiful. Green, 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 green. And we see within the last 24 hours, people have just been taking profits pretty much. So here we go. Bank of Japan set for unlimited money printing. They should change that to currency printing. Officials remove the cap on quantitative easing and increase purchases of corporate debt in a bid to stimulate Japan's economy. Bank of Japan has opened the door to an unlimited money printing program by removing guidance that it would only buy government bonds worth up to 80 trillion yen a year. And I'm not going to go further into this. It's more of the same. We saw the U.S. central bank, the Fed, do it from the other day. All central banks around the world have just been letting that money printer go unlimited money printing or currency printing since this whole crisis started. And when it comes down to it, man, we have these companies, they should be allowed to fail. This is pretty much more of the same, because what happened in 08, 09, when I think I've told the story before, where when I was a personal trainer and I had clients, a lot of my clients were Wall Street types, work for hedge funds and things of that nature. I had one specific client where she was bitching about the fact that that Congress had to debate about saving the banks and things of that nature. And I'm like, well, if I'm a gym owner and I'm fiscally irresponsible and don't have money set aside for the bad days and things of that nature, then why should the government come and save me out? And she's like, oh no, that's different. You're a small business, you're supposed to do that. We're banks. And what it came down to was the fact that she was worried about her not getting her bonus at the end of the year, which she ended up getting because the Fed came in and saved them. Same thing here. Here it's not the Fed, but the Bank of Japan is going in and saving these companies because they weren't fiscally responsible. They didn't take care of themselves or plan for a rainy day. We are supposed to be planning for a rainy day as individuals all the time. We're supposed to, set aside 6 months worth of living expenses, 6 months to a year worth of living expenses in a bank account and things of that nature, just in case, stuff happens, because life happens. Well, these companies have been living fat for the past 10 years and haven't been setting anything aside, and now the government is coming in and saving them, which ultimately means we as taxpayers are coming in to save them. And we see the same thing happening here in Japan. Next, kind of went off on a tangent there and went too deep in that, but whatever. Japan's financial watchdog certifies 2 cryptocurrency regulatory organizations. So that's the good news for the crypto space, and it's giving them some kind of regulatory guidance and just clarity on how they're supposed to proceed with cryptos. According to an April 30th announcement, the FSA, all right, which, my bad, I should have said Japan's FSA, or Financial Services Agency, FSA, has certified 2 local organizations as certified financial instruments and exchange associations. So according to an April 30th announcement, the FSA has recognized Japan's STO Association and the Japan Virtual Currency Exchange Business Association as self-regulatory groups for derivative transactions and security token offerings of crypto assets. Great news for the space moving forward in Japan, and right here, this security token offering. Security tokens are going to be the next big wave in crypto. Yes, as individuals, we won't be able to get in on it, unless you're an accredited investor and things of that nature. Or they may even offer it, depending on the regulations, to certain individuals that aren't necessarily as wealthy as they do here, in the States. Like back in the day, in 2016, 2017, anybody could get in on an ICO and make millions at the flipping of the ICO. With STOs, because they're going to be regulated, not everyone will be able to get in on that. But I think being able to have that regulation, and yes, I'm upset that it's going to keep regular people out, but at the same time, it'll keep the scams away, because a lot of people got scammed also, because over 80% of ICOs were scams. And using different technologies, using different websites, all right, you'll be able to get in early once these STOs get listed. Using sites like tokenmetrics.com, you'll be able to get in early on these STOs. Now, this is in Japan. I don't know what it's going to be like here in the United States or in your own individual country, wherever you may be. But again, great news for the space. And typically other countries kind of, follow each other when we see one taking the lead. Next, we have Chainlink Crypto Price Oracles enter Tezos ecosystem. Great news again. So two leading Tezos teams, Smart Pi or Smart P and Cryptonomic, are making Chainlink oracles natively available on the Tezos network. The two teams received a grant from Tezos Foundation to integrate Chainlink oracles into Tezos smart contracts. Cryptonomic co-founder Vishak told Cointelegraph that their work has filled a key missing link, and I guess no pun intended, within the Tezos ecosystem. This is a quote directly from him here. Most of our core team has worked in finance for multiple years, especially derivatives finance. We've worked on mission-critical systems that handle very high notional financial trades. So that's why we're really attracted to Tezos, because of on-chain governance and formal verification. But one missing piece of the puzzle: there have to be an external inputs in order to build successful Tezos DeFi application. So that's what it comes down to, is DeFi. DeFi. We see that MakerDAO is making a killing basically on Ethereum with their DeFi. Kyber Network, what's the other one? Ubisoft. All these other, did I say Ubisoft? That's a video game company. But all these DeFi networks or DeFi applications are on Ethereum, and all these other smart contract protocols like Tezos are entering the DeFi space. And to be able to get the proper information, they're going to need to partner up with Chainlink. So at the end of the day, great news for the Tezos bag holders out there and the Chainlink bag holders out there. We see that DeFi is the big wave right now. Since 2019, anything in DeFi has been a big thing. All right, I think it's going to be used a lot for DeFi, maybe some decentralized insurance, which would be great. But from what I can tell, there's a lot of interest in having DeFi on Tezos and on any other blockchain protocol, because we saw there's a story the other day about Bitcoin having DeFi being run on Bitcoin's protocol as well, and on the Bitcoin network. And having a good Oracle mechanism is basically now a prerequisite for having a well-functioning DeFi application. And I think people are starting to realize that building Oracle mechanisms is akin to building a blockchain. Again, great news coming out of Tezos and the Chainlink networks, and it's all about that network effect. As a matter of fact, that's what he says right here. Nazarov said that the integration between the two crypto unicorns benefit other projects as well. It's a network effect that compels data providers to put data on chain because there's more of a market share that they get access to with one integration. Great news, man. Happy for all you bag holders out there. And one more news again for Tezos. You know, this was as of yesterday, well, 3 days ago actually now. Sideways Bitcoin price stalls Tezos 200% rally to all-time new high. Tezos was trading at 93 cents on March 12th. Right now, Tezos is trading at $2.83. Almost, well, that is a 200. That is a 2x gain. All right, so 200%. It's crazy. The all-time high was at 396. Once Bitcoin pumps, everybody goes with it. But Tezos and Chainlink have been kicking tail since the beginning of this year. And if you got in earlier, man, you are, definitely winning right now. Tezos, man, has just been killing it. And I think it's definitely because of the staking features available on Tezos. Because you're able to get annually between 6 and 7% annually if you're staking Tezos. So great news again for Tezos. And I think they have up to 95% of their circulating supply staked currently. So that is having some effect on the price action as well. Staking is going to be, again, the next big wave. I keep saying that, the next big wave, but it kind of is. It is going to be the next big thing if you're, because that's where Ethereum 2.0 is heading into staking, and you're able to get an annualized return on the amount of that particular crypto that you're holding. No bank account is giving you that right now with the zero and negative interest rates anywhere in the world, but you're able to get that on your cryptos. And then also we also have to take into effect the price appreciation as well over time, because these things tend to go up over time. And yeah, so it's looking good, man, for Tezos. I have to be transparent here. I am holding a Tezos bag. I'm a little biased as well, but yeah, it's great news, man, for Tezos bag holders out there. So let me know what you think about Tezos and Chainlink teaming up, about Tezos price appreciation, being up some 200% since the beginning of the year, or actually since March 12th. And Japan money printer, man. Japan printing that I shouldn't say money, printing that currency. All right, that currency printer going because it's unlimited. It's unlimited. Let's talk about it in the comment section below. As always, smash the likes, hit that subscribe button, and notification bell. It's Sergeant Crypto, and I'm out. Peace.